Hi everybody, my name is Desiree Dennis and I am a spirit medium, Reiki master, and spiritual workshop facilitator. In today's video, I'm going to be beginning a series on this channel of sharing some insights about how to connect with your loved ones in spirit. I'm going to start by talking about 15 common signs that your spirit loved ones may want to send you to let you know that they're around. I've found that different spirits are drawn to sending different kinds of signs depending on who they are and depending on their personality. So I'm going to be sharing 15 of them today, and you can see which of these signs you've already experienced. Maybe you'll find out that something that you've been receiving in your life is a sign, but you didn't realize it before. And I hope that'll be helpful to some of you. The first common sign I will share is that spirit loved ones often like to send small objects to let you know that they're around. These could be pennies, some other kind of coin like a dime, nickel, or quarter. It could be a feather. It could also be something that is in the shape of a heart. That is one that many of my clients have told me about, that they have found objects or stones that are in the shape of a heart, and they know that's a message from their loved ones in spirit. The second common sign is music. Spirits love to send musical messages. This could be a song that was a particular favorite song of theirs when they were on Earth, or they may want to send you a song where the lyrics of the song are conveying a message to you. Another common sign is numbers. If you are seeing the same number pattern over and over again, whether that be 11:11 on the clock or 3:33, 4:44, anything with repeating numbers is very common as a message. Also, sometimes people see the date of the spirit's passing frequently, or they may see the spirit's birth date. And so keep in mind that your loved ones may want to send you a number message. Receiving a specific animal from your loved ones in spirit is another common sign. Oftentimes, I've found the spirits like to be some kind of a specific bird, or maybe a butterfly, a dragonfly. They often seem to like to be something that flies, but they also could be any number of animals. And so you might want to notice if there's an animal that keeps coming to you over and over again after one of your loved ones passed away. It may be a sign from them. The spirits could also sometimes influence any pets that you may have in your household. So if you're seeing that since one of your loved ones passed, your dog is constantly barking into outer space, and you're like, what are they barking at? It's possible that your dog may be picking up on one of your spirit loved ones, because animals are able to perceive the spirit world easier than many humans can. Spirits sometimes have fun playing with electricity as a sign from them. This could be turning off and on lights, playing with the television, computer, iPhone, something like that. So if there's something with your technology that is going haywire, that's possibly could be connected with one of your loved ones in spirit. Another thing that could happen is you might receive some unexplainable noises around you. Sometimes people have told me they hear footsteps walking around upstairs, or they hear the sound of somebody knocking on the door and there isn't anybody there. Sometimes the spirits might want to get your attention in that way. Another common sign you might receive is to actually receive some kind of a physical sensation from your loved ones in spirit. This could be feeling like they're giving you a hug, or feeling a temperature change in the room, or receiving the feeling of chills, these can also be signs that your loved one is with you. Many people have also expressed to me that they may receive smells from their loved ones in spirit. Sometimes people have told me that they're driving in the car on the highway and there's no one around, and then all of a sudden they smell cigarette smoke in the car with them. And they might realize that one of their loved ones in spirit who used to smoke when they were on earth is sitting there with them. Sometimes people also smell their loved one's perfume. They also could smell a flower that spirit really enjoyed. It could also be a food that they used to like to cook. So if you are experiencing smells that you can't pinpoint in the physical world, it's possible you could be receiving them from one of your loved ones in spirit. Another thing that could happen is you might sense movement out of the corner of your eye. For some people, they might be sitting there reading a book or just hanging around the house, and then all of a sudden they feel like they see something moving out of the corner of their eye. And sometimes it's actually easier to perceive spirit out of your peripheral vision than directly straight on. And so if you're sensing movement out of the corner of your eye, that could be a sign that your loved one is hanging around with you on the other side. If you're receiving a ringing in your ears at random times, it's possible this might be a way that your spirit loved one is trying to catch your attention. It might be that they're just trying to alert you that they're around by giving you the ringing in your ears, or they might want you to pay attention to your surroundings. Maybe there's something special that they want you to pay attention to, and they want to point it out by ringing you. Or it could be that they want you to pay attention to what you were just thinking about. So that's another way they might want to catch your attention. Another way that your spirit loved ones might try to alert you to their presence is through showing up as an orb in a photograph. The spirits have also told me that sometimes they like to send rainbows as a sign to their loved ones on Earth. A big way that I receive signs from my loved ones in spirit is through license plates. When my grandmother passed away to the other side several years ago now, I was driving in the car and I accidentally took this wrong turn and ended up behind this car where the license plate read "Bye Bye" on the back of it. And I remember that this was an extremely meaningful experience to me because this grandmother, Bushi, she always used to say goodbye on the phone to me by saying "bye bye." So I'm getting a little emotional talking about it. But I found that even in other ways, the spirits seem to like to use license plates as a way of sending a message. So it could be something that is a specific message like I received with the "bye bye" from my Bushi, or you might see the initials of one of your loved ones who passed, or some other kind of a message. In a few of my readings, the spirits have been known to talk about moving objects in the house as a way to get the attention of their loved ones on Earth. They may move something like your keys, or they might move a photograph of themselves somewhere different in the house. And I've found that, especially if there's a lost object, it might be a very good idea for you to actually say to the spirit, "Okay, I see you. Thank you for sending me a message that you are around." and please give me back the object. And I've had people tell me that when they do this, when they actually ask for their loved ones in spirit to bring back the lost object, that they're very able and willing to do that. And the last sign I'll talk about is receiving either an apparition of a spirit that has passed or having your loved ones come and visit you in a dream. And what I want to say here that's very important is one of the things I've found out from connecting with the spirit world is that the ability to come and visit someone on earth in a dream is a very specific spiritual skill. For some spirits, it's easier to do than for other spirits. And so if you have asked to have your loved one visit you in a dream and they have not yet shown up that way, I just want you to know it's likely that they're trying very hard and they're working on it, but it might be something that's not as easy for them to do, and they might prefer to send you a message through one of the other 14 signs that I just talked about. So I just want you to know that it can be important to keep an open mind about that and to realize that the spirits are going to try to communicate with you in whatever way is going to work best for them. So with all of that being said, and after sharing all those signs, I do just want to quickly say that if there are any ways that you would like to hear from your loved ones more, or if there's any of these signs that you would prefer not to receive from them, you can feel free to let them know. You can say, I want to receive more small objects and I don't want to hear sounds in the house, whatever it might be. So just know that I found that the spirits really like to respect wherever you are at, and you do have the freedom to communicate to them the ways that you do or do not want to hear from them. Please let me know if you have received signs from any of your loved ones in spirit. I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below.